This thing is massive. Absolutely massive. And I finally got it.
Pokemon 151 may be one of the most popular Pokemon TCG sets of the entire franchise. That would make a lot of sense considering it is a redo of the original 151 Pokemon. And if you look around, there seems to be quite a few people my age who were a part of the original release back in the late 90s and heavy into the hobby now that we're all in our mid to late 30s. Kind of weird when you think about it in some ways. However, it's an interesting hobby, and there's a lot of ways to enjoy it. The fact that Pokemon 151 has done so well leads to the question, will they do this with other generations? I have no information on that at this time. Before we get excited like something's going to happen in this video in that regard, I have no information in that area. But I do think that would be a good strategy for them, because you have to understand that with each generation, there's been a new wave of kids coming to the franchise, coming to the hobby, and enjoying Pokemon along the way. And even still, now that we don't have new generations, but new sets along the way, there are a lot of people coming into the hobby for the first time at all sorts of different age levels. So it's not a difficult thing to think they could rinse and repeat that same strategy they did on 151. I want to actually look at some of the prices of the 151 products, starting with the Blooming Waters Premium Collection. This thing is not at its peak. It's at about $126, $27, somewhere in there, $125. Yeah, seems about right with shipping. You know, you're at about $130 consistently, okay? And that's not the peak. We had it at $141 not too long ago, just maybe a week ago or so, and it's really come down. Why did it come down so quick all of a sudden here? Well, a few reasons. We're competing with a Prismatic Evolution booster bundle launch, all right? So that's one thing. People are leaning their collection dollars a different way if they can get a hold of it, that's for sure. And there was another big wave released on Costco.com. Not in stores, but online. And a lot of members were able to get their hands on it, and that's why I always, always, always push to say no FOMO. Do not have a fear of missing out. Patience is key. And maybe just like how I acquired mine, you can be able to get it at a reasonable price, so long as you're patient and diligent in looking for the proper deal or timeline to go after and obtain it. It was very difficult to get a hold of because these things sold out instantly, but they were smart and did a limit of one, so people who did multiples were getting cancellations. Their system had to re-inventory how many were canceled, so that means how many are still available. Then they could reopen that to be able to add it to cart, and within that, I was able to acquire it. Now, it wasn't just one. It was a 2-pack, so that I did get 2 of these, and it was $100 for the deal. $100. So that put them at $50 each. MSRP is $60 on these. And Costco in-store did have them at $45 if you were lucky enough to get them. I waited for hours, multiple times, first in line, and they didn't have it because my information that I got was not good in the way of being there, ready to go, and their ship date got pushed out. Oh, their receiving date got pushed out. Oh, maybe they're not selling them now because of the craziness. Oh, wait, the distributor might have actually kept these. Lot of big problems with the in-store release on Blooming Waters. So, interesting to see how difficult this one has been, but it just shows you how popular the set has been. And comparable product, but different set. Crown Zenith had the Sea and Sky Premium Collection. Similar size, 2 packs more. It's 14 packs rather than 12. Getting close to the same price, but this one has just been on a trajectory up. Yes, it did spike up a little bit and then came back down, and now it's just growing back up again here. How long has it been out? I don't think it's been 6 months. Maybe it has. Okay, yeah, maybe it's been about 6 months. This MSRP was $40, so really, really crazy good price for 14 packs of Crown Zenith. And for it to be going at $110, good on you if you got it at the right time to be able to get a hold of this at MSRP rather than going secondary. Although pack price, it's still better than 151. This will do better, and the hit rates we know are really good in Crown Zenith. Back to 151, just kind of a little check-in because a lot of things are growing. Everything's in a boom. Who cares, right? Well, I haven't really put much attention in the past few weeks on 151, so I just wanted to isolate it with a little bit of my sneak peek into my collection, showing that I was able to obtain one. That's a good way to go with Saturday. That's a sneak peek Saturday, I guess. Sure, why not? And sharing a little bit of my collection and just the message that patience is key, folks. Patience is key, especially in the Pokemon boom, in the Pokemon hobby in general. Being a little bit patient is where you can really pay off. And it doesn't mean you win them all. You do not. I'm not planning on getting a whole lot of prismatic over the next, several months. I will try. I'll see what I can do, but I'm really not that hopeful for it. So patience may give me the win once in a while, a product here, a product there. We'll see. Time will tell. That Blooming Waters one came up kind of unexpectedly. And went ahead with it, and I was able to be one of the lucky ones to get it. So patience is key. Now, 151 might have run its course. I don't think we're going to see any reprints here. With all the reprint talk in Pokemon, I don't think that there's going to be a big Pokemon 151 reprint anytime soon. Probably not at all. I was thinking Blooming Waters was the last-ditch effort to put as much on the market as possible, flood the market, and satisfy the craving, the thirst for 151. However, I don't think they delivered in that way, so okay. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you, but I can tell you it's going up even faster. This was a $250 box not too long ago. I feel like that was the number I had in my head, and now it's up to $335. Oh my gosh, for the UPC. Yeah, the promos are good. Does that mean the promos are pushing up in price? Does that mean the pack prices are going up? Yes, all true, all true. Nobody's going after this just for the playmat. The playmat's a nice little bonus, it's cool, but nobody's going for that. But the promos and the packs are all going up across the board. We have the regular Elite Trainer box. Regular Elite Trainer boxes take time to flip up to the $100 mark, to the $200 mark. For 151, it seemed like it didn't take much time at all for it to be now at almost $205, it looks like, for the Elite Trainer box out of Pokemon 151. Now, if you go the step further, this has the nice Snorlax promo, if you remember. If you go a step further, the Pokemon Center version of 151, the 151 Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box, that's the exclusive one. You could only get it on Pokemon Center. Very limited run. I mean, I know there's thousands of them, but that's still considerably limited in the scheme of things and the hobby and Elite Trainer boxes at large. This has just been taking off into crazy town here. Almost $422. $422 right here, right now on the Pokemon Center version. I was placing my bets on this a long time ago. Right when they came out with Scarlet and Violet, I was like, those stamp promos are going to be something. They're going to be exclusive. So I've made it the only number one thing I've chased in my collection, including getting a few of these on the secondary market. Not this specifically, but these Pokemon Center exclusives on the secondary market, because I have that much faith in the stamped promos and having the sealed box, sealed product that holds them within. That's where I'm at. If I had to pick anything in my collection that I'm very diligent about and I really swear by, it's going to be the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. Not easy to get a hold of, hard to be there for the release on them. It's really hit or miss, and if they do a little restock, it's so fast gone. Maybe with the queue system, maybe they'll do a good job of putting it out there, doing 1,000 at a time, and then the next day trying it again, and the next day, maybe Pokemon Center will be doing something a little differently when it comes to Destined Rivals. We'll see what they end up coming up with, but I'm a little nervous for that one because we are in such a crazy boom, so I'm really quite nervous on how to obtain that in any secure sense. I couldn't believe the 151 binder, Pokemon 151 binder. It actually peaked a little bit back now, 145, and it's been about that for almost 3 weeks or so. It's been pretty consistently at the 145 mark. That is wild. Looking at the booster bundle, booster bundles just came out yesterday for Prismatic Evolutions, and we're seeing prices beyond this right now, but they might cool down or they might hold steady. Prismatic is going to be pretty good one to hold invested if you can for the long haul, but the 151 booster bundle is sitting around $63. This has actually come down from its high point of $67 or so not too long ago, last summer in June. This was kind of following after the big alt art boom in May, and then, I'm sorry, did I say June? January, right around Prismatic jumping up, we had that peak there. If I look back to June, what is that looking like? These were a lot easier in June, weren't they? Oh my goodness, June, it was $40. These things were free in comparison. No, what were we at here? End of the year last year in 2024, we were at, $64. We're back at that price, $63. So it's actually kind of finding a level in the past few months, but that peak was January, not June, my bad, January of getting it to 67. So interesting on the booster bundles. It's just straight packs. I mean, it makes sense that you're not paying for all the extra stuff, easy to keep sealed for a long period of time, not taking up a lot of space, 6 packs, solid, good win right there. The poster collection, which is going to be your lowest of the low, 3 packs, 3 promos, little poster, yay, kind of takes up some real estate for just 3 packs, but $37? This is almost like, this is what we were paying for ETBs last year. This is the price we were paying for ETBs in the Scarlet and Violet era last year. $37 was all day ETBs, regular ETBs, but still, like, my goodness, not 151, but regular main sets, $37, no big deal. Now we're looking at 151. 3 packs are putting you at that point almost $40. That is crazy, and I don't think this is the top. I think these have a long way to go. I think these have a big revival when we see the 30th anniversary come around. I'm expecting celebrations, the 25th anniversary, to take a nice big boom step up in price once we get to the 30th anniversary. This boom is not over, folks. This boom is not over. But perhaps we could settle the nerves a little bit. I'm giving away an ETB. I'm giving away the Brilliant Stars ETB along with 5 Pokemon mystery card lots. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers, so please consider being a part of the channel in the way of liking the video, leaving a comment down below, and subscribing to the channel. Make sure that you take that last little extra step. I know. Take that extra step and go over to this video here. Link is also in the description down below. I want to make sure you have every opportunity to enter the 5,000 subscriber giveaway. That's where you're going to leave a comment so you are officially entered. And if you've made it to the end this far, you are a rock star, because most people drop out about halfway through my videos. So I guess the back half isn't as good, or they're watching it 2 times as fast. I don't know. Can I talk a little faster to make it easier, that you might want to go to the regular pace and then you won't be able to do the 2 times speed? I have no idea. I don't know if that means anything. Now I'm just getting goofy and ridiculous. I better cut it off, because it's not like you're not going to see me. I post 7 days a week. And with that, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.